Hello there. Thank you for popping in. Today, I want to talk to you about disease versus health and how the study of disease doesn't necessarily create health. And this is a mistake that many of us on our healing journey make, is that we become an expert at really understanding the disease, the symptoms, and what can go wrong in the human body. But we don't spend as much time thinking about how a healthy body can work and how someone who is healthy and has optimal health and what has the life that we're striving for, how that would look like, and how we can take some of these elements from those healthy people and incorporate that in our lives so that we can become healthier today. So that was a lot. Okay, so let's break that down a little bit, shall we? So first of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Aglaée Jacob. I'm a registered dietitian, but I prefer to say non-diet dietitian because I don't adhere to any specific diet. I'm also a heart and soul nutritionist because I also take into account the heart and the soul, which are just so very important part of our being. I'm also a self-love guide and the author of the book and cookbook, Digestive Health with Real Food, which are found on Amazon. So I've had my own healing journey. I've struggled with many health issues, including digestive issues and PCOS and hormonal imbalances and blood sugar issues. I've shared all of my struggles on my blog in the last years. And for a lot of that time, especially the times where I felt stuck with my health issues, I was paying so much attention to what was going wrong. I was paying a lot of attention on the disease itself and all of the ways that my body was not working properly. So that meant that I was spending a lot of time focusing on my symptoms and wondering whether, the food I ate was causing the symptom, really focusing on, okay, why do I have this pain? Why is this happening or not happening? And really, really spending a lot of time on that. There was also a lot of fear around food that a lot of people with health issues develop because we read nowadays on the internet, there's, every food can cause pretty much any symptom and any disease. So it can be quite scary when you have a health condition and you're just trying to get healthier, but you hear that, that food can cause this and whatever. So we just develop a very unhealthy relationship with food as a result. And it becomes very anxiety producing to just think about eating and try to go grocery shopping and figure out what we could eat without harming our body, because we feel like everything we eat, everything we do can basically harm our body and our health. So that's a very non-health producing state to be in, let's say. So let's talk about what healthy people would do. Do they spend so much time thinking about disease? Not at all, actually. They spend a lot more time not thinking about disease, not really thinking about health, just living their lives. So they are not so focused on disease and symptom. And of course, I know it's easier said than done when you don't have any health issues. But I think that we can learn from that not focusing on the disease and spending more time on the things that bring us joy and nourishment and fulfillment are the things that will contribute to better health. Because again, it's important to remember that health is not only about the physical body. Health is so much more than that. And if we have to sacrifice our mental health, our emotional health, our spiritual health to obtain better physical health, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot do things that compromise your mental and emotional health in the hope of trying to improve your physical health. It's just, those things are not separate. We're all whole. We are made of our body, mind, and heart and soul. It all goes together. And if we compromise one for another, it's just doesn't work. You'll end up feeling just as miserable and feeling like there's something missing and feeling like you're, this that you're not where you want to be. You'll keep feeling stuck, like I have, and like so many of my clients have for so many years. And I don't want you to do that. So please don't forget that health is so much more than our physical health. It's so much more than our body. And you are so much more than your body. Your mind and your heart and your soul matter so, so much. So even though you may not have optimal physical health today, what can you do to enhance and optimize your mental and emotional and spiritual health today? I guarantee that even though it may sound like a difficult question to answer, there are things that you can do today, no matter what your physical health is like today, so that you can feel better, so that you can feel healthier at least one of these four levels that make us who we are, which the body, mind, heart, and soul, those four different levels, they make us whole, they make us who we are as human beings. So how can you um, invest a little bit more time and energy into building, creating those opportunities for connections, true connections with the people you love, or for more play, more fun, more time just chilling and just being, instead of trying to research and keep taking notes and reading all of these books about health and nutrition and disease and what is, trying to figure out what is wrong with your body, what is wrong with what you're doing, why are you not where you want to be with your physical health? How can you add more nourishment and more joy and more health to those other levels of your being, your mind, your heart, and your soul today? Can be very little things. And if you're at a loss for what this could look like, I invite you to book an appetizer session with me. You can go to radicatanutrition.com/appetizer. Sorry, radicatanutrition.com/work with me. And then you'll find a link to book a free 15-minute appetizer session with me where we can talk about that and where I can help you find what that could look like for you, because it is so, so important that you feel healthier, that you feel more like yourself, that you can feel home within yourself with all four of these levels, all four of these parts of you, your body, your mind, heart, and soul. And if you cannot get full health at your body level, I guarantee that there are little things you can do to improve your mental, emotional, and spiritual health starting right now. So again, the study of disease doesn't create health. What creates health is the study of health. So let's study health together. And I wish you all the very best health on all four of these levels so that you can feel home within yourself, which is such a beautiful feeling and what I wish for you all today. All right, have a good week. Namaste, everyone. Bye-bye.